9th of February 2024. Yeehaw! 02 Grand Am radiator split. Start off. Might as well go ahead and just take your battery out. Take your battery tray out. Of course, it's a GT. So you have all this. This goes right here in the front. Okay. You will have to pull one fan out to get this out. Alright, you unplug everything, get it all unplugged. You want to unscrew your AC, this bracket here, and this bolt right here that goes to this line. See that little little thing there? Now, these are real wonderful little cars, man. Especially when you get into this nonsense. So, oh, Chris, what you got? Nonsense. Okay, this goes on your fans. There's 7mm bolts, screws. Alright, got 3 of them. It goes on the fan that's still on it. Kind of like something like that. Alright, got it. Got it. Why are these so fun? Alright, you got to pull the battery out to start with. Okay, so that goes to your water bottle. This goes to your water bottle. That's just some kind of a plug or an adapter from the transmission line. So it's got adapters on it. Okay, this is where your fan hooks in. Okay, now let's talk about your condenser. Alright, your condenser slides down in here, both sides, and then it bolts to here and here. Now this is where the fun comes in, because where that bolts to that radiator right there, you can see it. You got to set this condenser down into that slot, pull it up there, and put these 2 little bolts right here in. And putting them in, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. Yeah, this radiator is cracked. This is probably about one of the toughest radiator installs you'll ever deal with, in my opinion, for automotive. You'd have to be driving something like a Maserati or a Lamborghini or something to bury it in there that deep. But as you can see, it's quite dirty. You might be able to go ahead and pull it on out. Oh, and that one last thing I'll tell you about. Is the way these hose clamps are. If you notice, I got the hoses disconnected from the engine. Like I say, it's a tough radiator. It needs to come out anyway because it's filthy. The car's not overheating. It had a head gasket issue, warped heads. I sanded the heads down on it, put the heads back on it. Did that a couple years ago. Runs pretty good. Now that I'm cracked on my radiator, it's common for these plastic tank radiators to crack on the exhaust side of your coolant. I mean, it comes out of the engine, it's all 200 degrees, and this old plastic over the years, as you can see, it'll start to crack. See, you can crack it on the front. Just a little bit right there. Right there. So anyway, I gotta get this job done so I can get my car back on the road. I hope I can remember how to put all this back in. I had to cut the battery tray bolt out, had to utilize an air chisel, cut it, just pretty much cut it out of there. Got that one little piece left. Gotta go find me some new bolts because the battery bolts are rusted real bad. Anyway, God bless in a 405. If you're gonna take on a Grand Am GT radiator, buckle up.